Happy Monday. Welcome to the Monday Duo podcast.
Well, today, Magda will continue where we left off from our intro human design in episode 5 and dive a little bit deeper into this topic.
I'm happy that today I can share more about the human design tool that changed my life. Last time we talked about bases, so if you don't listen to that episode, you need to go back to see how you create your chart, what is important in human design, and then you can join us in this episode to see more details about types.
I shared with you that before, when I searched for a human design topic on the internet, there are so much information and people claiming they are the expert. But now I want to assure our audience that what we shared here, and most importantly, what Magda shared here, is 100% valid because she's trained and certified. Well, now I have my body graph ready.
Yeah, that's important that we talk about body graph because I shared this in last episode. Body graph is really important word. For those who don't know, body graph is an image of you in human design. So whenever I say body graph, you see the image of you. It's really important.
I'm excited to jump it right in. So we will be talking about types today, right?
Yes, today is all about types. So as we said in the last episode, we have 4 energy types: manifestor, generator, projector, and reflector, and a type with a plus on it, manifesting generator. But whenever you are manifesting generator, you need to look on the description of generator. Right now, we will discuss difference about each type, but I just want to give you a quick intro to the whole concept of the types because our population is divided by these types. So the biggest population is generators. So approximately 70% of population are generators. The second type of the amount of people is projectors. So around 20-21% of populations are projector. The other type is manifestor, and here around 10% of the populations are manifestor, and only less than 1% they are reflectors. So the numbers change slightly because new people are born, but it's approximately this number. So now you can see that you are mostly surrounded by generators, and it's sometimes impossible to meet a reflector in your life. So
Yeah,
that's
they are rare, only 1% of the population.
I only knew one reflector before I started the journey with human design. Right now I know a little bit more because I work like in everyday basis, but you might not find any reflector in your life for the whole life because they are so rare. But you are definitely jump into generator, manifestor, projector.
Well, definitely I am a generator and so are you. So let's talk about generator first.
Okay, so as I said last time, generator strategy is to respond. Their signature is satisfaction and not self-theme is frustration. So you are looking for satisfaction in your life and want to avoid frustration. But what are the generators? So generators, you see generator, I am a generator too. So we are both busy generating energy. We are made to what we love and to be totally exhausted by every day. I mean, like exhausted in a positive way. So whenever you are after the whole day and you feel like you are tired, but you feel the fulfillment and the satisfaction around the day, it's the best day for you. We are made to work, to generate the energy, to give it to other people because generators have energy not only for themselves, but to other people too. So we can share the energy with them. It's very important to understand yourself and your process and not to give energy to every space. Because as we said, there are some places, people, projects that they are good to us. And some projects, people, places can drain the energy from us. So it's important that we use our authority. In human design, authority is how we make decision. And the next episode about human design here will be about authorities. So I will share more soon. We use our authority to decide which projects, people, places are good for us and which are not good at all. And to respond to the invitations we will have in our life, it's important not to wait without doing nothing. We need to be prepared. We need to, done some schools, workshops. We need to develop ourselves, but we need to give ourselves a proper response to an invitation. And whenever invitation comes to us, we want to immediately say yes to that, to the projects, to people, to relations. But it's important to see if this is good for us. Because if we respond to bad invitations, it will drain the energy out of us. So there will be no energy for good projects, no energy for our loved ones. We will be just stuck with not good things. So it's so important for generators to spread an energy in a good ways.
I do resonate that too. Yeah, when I'm with the people that I don't vibe with, I feel so tired. I feel like my energy is completely drained, and I have nothing left in my tank to do anything else. So I do need to be careful on surrounding myself with the right people, and of course with the right projects as well.
I'm glad that we are vibing here really good, because in other case it will be a disaster. Because we need this deep satisfaction of what we do in life, like a sense of fulfillment. The ideal state for us is to feel that we are growing and exhausted at the same time every day.
So maybe you can share some examples of the celebrities that are in this type?
Yes, so I always tell in the session about some famous people who are the same types as we are. We sometimes have a connection with somebody over a screen or over some songs they sing, but we don't know why. And this is because we are the same type. So for generators, the same type is like Madonna, Meryl Streep, Robbie Williams, Celine Dion, or Oprah Winfrey. And for manifesting generators are Kate Winslet, Bruce Lee, Tom Hanks, or Angelina Jolie. So if you resonate to those people, it's because they have the same type as you. And to finish the whole idea of generator, it's important to know that whenever the frustration comes to your life, is that you are in a bad state, that you miss the red flags hanging around, that you are doing something wrong, and you are in a deeply unsatisfying life. So remember, live for satisfaction and avoid frustration.
I'm writing notes already, but actually, before the episode, I checked the body graph of some of my friends and family, and some of them are projectors. So, what are they like?
Projector strategy is waiting for invitation, and signature is success, and not self-esteem is bitterness. So they are programmed to be noticed and to be invited. The important questions from projectors they ask themselves is, will I be noticed? Because they are, sometimes feel that they might not be noticed because they don't have so much energy around it as generators. But only invitation properly accepted from for projectors comes from the silent of projectors. So the place when they are sitting and just waiting for people to notice them. For sure, if there will be a correct invitation, they will be noticed. And they have power to fulfill their potential, to give them your gifts. So to give them whatever they have offer, because every projector is different, the same as every generator is different. Most important from projector, they need to feel that the project is really right for them. And whenever projector in the middle of the project feel that they are drained or don't have energy for that and don't have passion for that, they need to quit the project or relationship immediately. So for them, there is a date of expiry. So the same as products in the fridge. They have exact dates, and if you don't follow this exact date that you will feel in your life, the whole relation, the whole project will give you bad things after that expiry date. So it's important for them to notice that they might not finish every project. They might not finish every idea. They might not finish every business they are in. They might be only there for time to time because of their energy. And every time they feel bitterness in their life, it's not a good sign for them. It's not a supportive and not a nutrition state. And whenever they feel success, they are really feeling the day. It's the supporting path they follow. And as you can see right now from the generators and the projectors, the states are different. Of course, we sometimes feel as one type that, okay, I feel as a generator, I feel frustration and I feel satisfaction. All other people have the same. No, projector have like bitterness and success. So that's the difference. The famous people,
Yes,
examples,
celebrities.
yes, just don't leave them waiting. So famous projectors are Queen Elizabeth II, George Clooney, John Bon Jovi, or Demi Moore.
I see. And I think we've got manifestor next.
Yes, manifestors, strategy to inform, signature piece and not self-theme anger. So manifestors don't need to wait for invitation. They just need to act. They are simply made to act, to inform to the world and to other people about their talents, ideas, emotions. But they do not supposed to inform about every project and every ideas, only the one they are truly ready to inform and truly good with themselves. So the pure ones, because if they inform about everything, they will be not energy for the good ones, the same. It's all about living your true self. So remember to act as a manifestor, to move forward with ideas, with assumptions that they were thought out and in harmony with you. You will use your authority, we will be talking about it in next episode, to find and to reject the ideas in your head that are not good for you. And however, initiating correctly offers a great opportunity and allows you to achieve your goals and dreams. And this proper informing give a chance for other types to accept an invitation, to respond to invitation. So it always starts with manifestors, I can set. And the state you grow and develop, peace is the best word for that. Whenever you feel this feeling, your life flows and you feel fulfilled. But however, every time you feel anger, it means that things are not going good in your life. And if you want to resonate with some famous people, you have like Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro, Jennifer Aniston, or Ra Uruhu.
Well, I'm intrigued to learn more about reflectors because there's only 1% in our population.
Yes, so I only have one celebrity for you, is Sandra Bullock, because is less than 1% of population. It's hard to find a lot of reflectors in your life. So reflector strategy is waiting a runal cycle, signature is surprise, and not self-film is disappointment. First of all, reflectors are unique. So because of all of these centers, the energy centers, 9 energy centers, squares and triangles in your body graph, they have all white. So they don't have anything colored. Everything is white. This is the first unique thing about reflectors. Second, they are unique because of a lot of other things. As place is a key to their happiness. They need to find people, place, group, environment, and work when they truly be themselves. They cannot accept anything but being true to themselves, to their purpose. They have totally unique perspective. People might don't know what they are feeling, what they are talking about, because they are the most type that we have hard to understand, because they are so unique. In the state in which they grow and developed is a state of surprise. So for generator, like for me, I don't know how it's you, but if my state, it will be surprise, I will be afraid.
I don't really like surprises either.
Yeah, yeah. So, however, every time they feel disappointment, it means that things are not going great in their life. So, it's really a journey with our reflectors. And as I said, it's almost impossible to meet more than one reflector in your life. It will be really a huge surprise for me.
I remember one thing you shared with me in Bali, and I'm still thinking about it, is that each type has different ways of expanding energy and achieving good rest. So tell me more because I want to have a good night's sleep.
Okay, so here's a little bit different. So the generators are much more different than other types. So for generators, true rest will come until they have finishing generating. So they finish everyday energy. So they need to go to bed whenever they feel exhausted. So you just go to
Mm,
bed and immediately fall asleep. So you are not reading in bed, not watching TV in bed, not checking your phone in bed. All of the stuff that you do in bed, you just need to change it to another room or in another place. You only sleep in bed. That's really important. And
true.
this is the chance for generator when they feel totally exhausted. That means that the energy battery is going to zero, so they can
Mm,
recharge. They
mm,
cannot have like quick sleep in the day, because they need to have zero energy to recharge fully. Then
mm,
their sleep is in a good quality and they can
mm,
supply the energy to yourself again.
mm,
Manifesting generator should go to bed a little bit before, because they are, the generator with the plus. They can a little bit read in the bed or watch something, but not a long time, just some time before they go to sleep. And all other types, so projectors, manifestors, and reflectors, needs to go to bed at least 1 hour or hour and a half before, just to release the energy that they not belong to them, that they collect through
mm,
everyday life. So they need to relax in bed as much as an hour before they would like to be asleep, and give their bodies change to, release this energy and to get out of the tension. So that prepares them for a good sleep, and that they will be sleeping only with their energy around, not energy of every people who they met in everyday life.
So it's good to find somebody who has the same type as you to go to bed with.
As I sometimes say, conservative human design system. There are some people who, they really like to follow every rule. It's really important to sleep in separate beds. That's like, I've heard one time that this is why the Queen Elizabeth II lived so long, because she had separate beds. So she sleeps only in with her energy, so she have a better rest and be prepared for another day. And I know in modern world is impossible to do like that. So yeah, it's really nice that you vibe with the same people and you match with the same people. It will be easier for you to sleep. But in
Yeah.
the ideal world, we need to sleep by ourselves, so only one person in one bed, so you will sleep only with your energy.
So the next thing on the list to find a husband is to find somebody who's the same energy type then for you.
That's, I think, the advice for me
Yeah.
mostly.
Now that you know.
Yeah, and right now I know you remind me about that.
Well, there's a lot of information today. So what's next in human design? What are you going to talk about next time?
So next time we'll dive into authority. So how we make decision in life, how
Oh,
we
I like
should
that.
make decision in life, because we sometimes struggle with that. And in human design, we want to make every decision like this. So even a decision what you want to eat for breakfast to the huge decision what you want to do in life. Then your authority, that you learn how to listen to your authority, and that the authority will give you all the best. So that's the next episode about human design. I'm really excited for this, because Yeah, it's changed my life in many ways when I started to follow my authority.
But if somebody wants to learn more information already, they can connect with you online.
Yes, so as we said before in the previous episode, if you are just looking for information right now about you, you can always write to me about the individual meeting or in the workshops. I have all my human design things online, so I work on Zoom. So you can meet me individual all around the world. I have workshops online too, because it's a more international tool for me. I work in different languages. So yeah, just reach out to my IG page or email. Everything is in the description.
That's great. I can't wait for another human design. But of course, I need to do some studies before that as well to prepare myself.
You need to check your friends and families. You need to ask for
Yes.
dates and hours because, it's so nice to have this idea not only about yourself, but try to think how we are different in our families, friends, work environments. The same as we talk in Bali, as you are an HR, and it's so powerful too because we even can build teams based on human design, so they will work better together, so they will support better each other, that they can be much more effective. So not only we will tell you how the team should work better when the team is already there, but we can help people collect people in one team that will work much more effectively than any other team.
I love that.
Time flies fast, and we are already finished the human design episode. I'm happy that I share more about my human design tool that I love and changed my life. And next week we will have here somebody special. Himanshu will join us because we are touching topic of yoga again, but right now in a different perspective. Himanshu was my yoga teacher training teacher, and yeah, it will be a meeting to remember.
He will be our first ever male guest in the podcast, so I'm very excited. So do stay tuned and come back next Monday.
Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and share, and see you next Monday. Bye.